ní lè jẹ. Wọ́n ẹ̀gbọ́n ò lè jí láàárọ̀ láì pé kó sọ pé mo jí. O ní nǹkankan tó fẹ́ gain níbẹ̀. O gba royalty, o gba anything. In fact, bó ṣe ń lọ yìí gan ó lè má láṣẹ sí láyàm. O ní nǹkankan, ìwọ ló lose jù nínú kéèsì yìí. Wunmi has a lot to gain. At the end of the day, tó bá dictate pé ọmọ yẹn ọmọ Mohbad ni, indirectly owó yẹn ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ ló ń lọ. Your voice, if there's no like something to shokuku, your voice should be the loudest in that house. We see people on social media fighting. Tony kọ́kọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé. The next thing, àwọn àbúrò wọn ti máa sọ̀rọ̀. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something happened. 4 years ago, 4 years ago. People, I'm drawing this case. People were saying 5 years ago, money Annie battle face, let's see party. And people came out, people that were there testified, oh, battle face, they see. Adura did not say, there was a day to data set bomb me loju. There was a day to see bomb me. This guy is toxic. This guy is wicked. He is not saying anything. Wunmi is not your sister. Mohbad is your brother.
Let me just intervene you there. You see, I'm sorry to say this. Everybody have been saying it. It will be one being complicit in the whole story. So automatically, he may not be able to talk. From what everybody has been looking at, hearing for the past 1 year, that is why he's not able to talk. Giti culture is warning him. Okay, let me go down. I don't care. I can't continue to live like this. You guys promise me, okay, you will do this to me, you will do that for me. I didn't talk. Fine. I saw it. I was not able to say it.
This is what we heard, though. They were promotion, though. They were fighting, though. Something happened, though.
He's trying to say it, but either you will like it or not, maybe it's part of it. It's even for perverting the court of justice. It's an offense. They would have told him all this. But if they think, Sam Jojo, if anybody thinks he's going to go down for it alone, they should think twice. They should think twice. It's part of it. Either we like it or not.
No gossip, nothing. There's no gossip in the background. There's no anything. No gossip. Is that how perfect Wunmi? Is that how perfect Wunmi is? Wunmi is not perfect now.
It's I know, but
can I
he's not going to go down alone.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Yeti, I believe you're saying the same thing Jojo and every other person that has been saying. But what you're just saying different is that Wunmi should be more dragged. You understand? And Wunmi should not be the one that will be more dragged. And the fact still remains that, like Madam Aries said, in that house, forget Adura being Mohbad's direct younger brother. The first person that is closer to Mohbad is Wunmi. And that is the wife. Is the next in command in that house. Well, we all know she's first in command in the house, but at least she will be the one to give account and to give accountability of anything that happens in that house, whether it's good or bad, as regards to a housewife or living partner. There you get. Yes, what has happened has happened. Adura said he heard a loud banging noise and he ran upstairs, and that was it. But did we hear anything from that apart from what he said? What happened when he got upstairs? What was the sound? Was it somebody bang his head or push somebody or whatnot? And now let's think outside the box. Something happened, and that what happened in the secret. Only few people were indoors. Yeah, and obviously at that particular time, the only thing they would do that will not make what happened in that indoors comes out to the public is to quickly have a plan, negotiation, have a plan, and how they're going to keep everything secret. And how do they do that? In this kind of desperation, they will go to any length. And that's why I believe that ultimately.
That part. Sherry, that part.
And Tobati, hold on, sister. And Tobati Mule, it will be very difficult for people like Adura and like of the people that were there. Everyone bound, ọmọdé ni wọ́n. Ìmùlẹ̀ tó ṣe fún wọn gan lè má jọ authentic. To now back that up, what was their affairs? What are they doing in the house? Why were they there? Why was the lawyer there? So there's something there on that day that one of them just need to know that if they say the truth, they come out and speak up. Nothing will happen to them. Mohbad will protect you. The spirit will protect you.
Mr. Lagata.
Hold on, sister Yetunde. Ìmùlẹ̀ tó ṣe fún wọn gan. You understand? Ọmọ àti já wọn láyà pé ikú rèé o, kíní kan rèé o. And they must have promised them life after everything. Don't forget. None of them believe Mohbad's body will be exhumed.
I'm sorry, sir. Please continue.
Yeah, they thought that body will be buried, and after a couple of months or even a year, the money that were being promised or kept somewhere for them, or that they know they have access to, is only when they can start spending it. It could be anything. So if Adura is not coming out to talk now, he's just being an ingrate. Because Mohbad went to Ikorodu when Baba always complained about Adura's gang, whatever, in Ikorodu. And Mohbad said, Dad, I will come and pick Adura. Let me move first. And he did. He asked Adura, what do you want to do? Let me set you up. Adura said he wants to be a DJ. Mohbad bought all the DJ stuff. Instead, it was DJ Bami that was using it. And that DJ Bami, which is why we told Wabai Aramaniekun. Because they not mention your name more than 1,000 times, according to Sam Jojo. Everything evolves around you. And this same you, DJ Bami, sometimes a few months ago, you came on social media with Damola, you were co-hosting, and there was guilt all over your face. You couldn't talk. Even Damola was trying to shade Baba, was trying to throw all sort of things, even saying that Baba slept with the daughter, you're making mock of him. You're making mockery. And you, DJ Bami, you were there. In your face is written that you knew what by Mohbad.
Nobody told me anything.
And when there was an inspection on that house, DJ Bami, Baba at Yala Yae, you were carrying women after club. Then Bomo Wasile, you will she gate for DJ Bami. So I want to see what's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna say everybody should be dragged in that house. But I'm a quick percentage and they could drag you.
My daughter, Mr. Lagata, Ejo. But mo ko bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ mi. Mo ní mo like bó ṣe drag on mi. Mo dẹ̀ rántí mo ní mo like bó ṣe fire. Ṣé you understand? But in my own opinion, okay, wọ́n ní 15 people kọ́ ló wà nínú ilé. Wọ́n ní 8 people ló wà nínú ilé. Ilé tí 8 people bá wà, ká sọ pé 4 bedroom ni. Ilé yẹn kún lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn. It's a full house that night. Out of all these bloggers, ó yẹ kí a ti ní pin post àwọn 8 yẹn tó wà nínú ilé. Tó wà nínú ilé yẹn, pin post picture wọn. Kí Wùmí wà number 1, Àdúrà number 2, other people. Pin post kó wà lókè gbàgádá. Ṣé you understand? Tó bá ti ń ṣépè, kó máa ṣépè fún àwọn 8 yẹn tó wà nínú ilé. Èpè burúkú kó máa gbé wọn rí, kó máa ṣépè fún wọn. 8 of you, ẹ wà nínú ilé, no gossip, no rumor, nobody witnessed anything, nobody saw anything. For a whole year, yìí ní case yìí tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa gbóná, àbí towards ending last year, November, December, January, February, ní case yìí tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa gbóná dáadáa. Nobody said anything. Báwo ni Mohbad ṣe wicked tó? Kó jẹ́ the terrible ẹni tó kú sójú títì gan wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tó pa sójú títì. Ẹni tó kọsẹ̀ tó kú sójú títì wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tó pa sójú títì. Ambulance ṣe èèyàn hate àgbàlagbà hate wà nínú ilé. No commotion, no gossip, no ẹgbàá ta ló wọ sọ̀kalẹ̀ báwo ló ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀, no detailed anything. Kò sẹ́ni tí ara bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ta enough tó sọ pé Wùmí ìtò ṣe yìí o gbọ́dọ̀ o lè ṣègbé o ìtò ṣe yìí Wùmí o gbọ́dọ̀ ṣègbé. Nobody is saying anything. How terrible could Mohbad be? Ó jẹ́ kí n máa question pé ṣé bọ̀bọ̀ ìburú ni ṣé kà ni kò náwó fún yín ni ẹ jẹ owó ẹ ni ẹ játẹ ẹ ni ẹ jẹpo ẹ ni why how? Nínú gbogbo wọn stranger ni gbogbo wọn wá jẹ ni ẹsẹ̀ gìrìgìrì ní àńjọ̀fẹ́ kú tó kò sẹ́nìkan stranger ni gbogbo wọn kò sí blood ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ àdúrà nìkan ni blood ẹ̀. Wọ́n mi ní.
Supreme, this question is for you. I know Wumi knows what happened to Mohbad. My problem is this. I try to convince myself, but I can't. I'm just trying to really kill Mohbad. It was helped. She was helped. She cannot do it alone. He knows. My thinking is this. Through the fight, and one way or the other, the Jebami, Adura, all of them, they are trying to settle it. That's my own thinking. And it's has to be that Monday, early in the morning, when they came back from that party. That's my own thinking. That one way or the other, the whole thing went wrong. They are all involved. It's not only her that did it. That's why if anybody talks, they are all involved in it. That's my thinking. If it's wrong, I don't know. But I do that. Wumi alone cannot do it. But
Mr. Shalake, please, Ejo ma binu Ejo. The way I'm seeing this case and the way I'm looking at this case, I made my findings. I was curious, so Jack and Wasi, Ori page Papariano, the economist mandasi case. I was because Ori page Papariano, divers, anybody could just come in. Don't like you have to be Mohbad supporter, you have to be Wumi supporter for you to give your 1 or 2 cents. And this is my stand, and this is still my stand. We are saying, ẹ̀yin 7 tó kù, ẹ sọ̀rọ̀, tẹ́ bá ti sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ má bury Wumi láàyè. My own opinion is, ẹ dá òkúta ń gbóná sáàrin àwọn 7 yẹn. Ẹ drag wọn, ẹ drag ìyá wọn, ẹ drag bàbá wọn, ẹ drag gbogbo wọn, kó kọjú ìjà síra wọn, kó ti tọ́ jáde. Justice is not one way sword. Just ẹni tí ìdábà tàbà, òun ni justice. Ẹ dá òkúta ń gbóná sáàrin àwọn méjèèjì. The fight táwọn bloggers ń bára wọn jà, àárín àwọn bloggers kò lè yẹ kó ti máa jà o. Àwọn 8 tó wà nílé yẹn ló yẹ kó ti máa kó kí iná gbóná ti máa 8 wọn lábẹ́. Ìjà táwọn bloggers yìí jà kò yẹ kí sáwọn bloggers yẹ kó máa jà. Ó yẹ kó ti máa sọ pé Wùmí lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, kí Wùmí máa ní irọ́ ní nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Fight is supposed ó yẹ kó ti hot.
They will be doing that really, but it's one of those things. But let me tell you, either we like it or not, they be doing that.
Yeti.
Yeah?
Let's do this. Sherry, another way tale shelele. Gbogbo wọn tó wà ńbẹ̀. Let's start from the Jebami. We will not only call the Jebami out. We will call the father out. We will call the mother out. We will call the cousin distance cousin. And we will start them. as killers, family of killers. We will continue to tag these people. If they choose to hold justice, if they choose not to speak, if they choose not to say the truth, we, the public, we will not stop. At this point it a day, weary, we will use madness for madness, drag for drag. And the good part of it is this: so far so good, you and I are not in that house. Nothing can happen to us. We will continue to call people in that house. At the end of the day, if the kwiti that is coming, it's not going to fall on me now, it's not going to fall on you. It will definitely fall on those people in that house. So at this point, let's call people we can call out. Drag whoever we can drag. Mr. Sholake, can you hear me? Okay, Paparano, you are there.
Yeah, we hear you. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
There is no way.
call.
It will be difficult to say, just that we don't trust the people who are fighting for the justice. I mean, when I say that, I mean the legal team where we have all contributed our money. And then, I mean, we've already have our money somewhere, so we expected them to do a lot. We will continue to guide them. This is another thing that I want to bring out here. If by adventure it happens that the autopsy comes out and it shows a different result. In fact, if the autopsy is able to show what killed Mohbad, woman is in trouble. Right now, they are dependent on the medical. They're dependent on the nurse, medical negligence. No problem.
How can we be in trouble?
That's what I want to explain.
Okay.
Everything is in the hand of Mohbad and his lawyer. This is what they should do. But this is what is going to happen. I'm seeing what they are doing. That's what I'm telling you. They are working towards a particular result. When the autopsy comes, anything that makes them say they confirm element of this, because this is what I was looking at. Like they will confirm that this and this was there. They will confirm some certain, drugs in the substance, like medicine, whatever in the substance. In the word of the Attorney General, okay, Lawa Pedro, in his last press statement that I read, he said that they don't have issues with combining the autopsy report of the family together with that of the government during the prosecution. That is, whatever Mohbad got, they'll put it together with what will be taken to court. Okay, it is one thing for them to put the result, okay, together with whatever goes to court, and another thing to arrest and suspect some individual of a particular crime and let them go and face their fate in court. So what I'm saying here, they are avoiding to arrest Wunmi at all costs. And this is what I want to say. Line of action. Because it's like a chess game now. Wunmi cannot escape criminal courts. Okay, provided that Mohbad has any tiny bit of evidence. Either, let's say the autopsy shows poison. Okay, shows that Mohbad died of poison. If the autopsy can establish any iota of conflicting result between what is established by the nurse, I think there is a good case here. And this is how the case go. Very simple. The legal team of Baba Mohbad, they will compel the coroner, okay, maybe as an advisory note, based on what they've got, but they will compel them to recommend Wunmi to be charged for this and this and that. First, they can recommend, that's not an issue. Then now, it is for the coroner to also send that note to the police authority who have the power to arrest. Coroner cannot arrest. Only the police can arrest in Nigeria. So the police who can arrest will not arrest you unless they see any iota of truth that you commit a crime. If police continue in their shenanigans that women cannot be touched, that they don't have enough evidence, it's very simple. But we just say, okay, I've heard you. With whatever result you guys have got with the nurse, you guys should continue to criminal court. I am going to civil court. Baba will now institute a case against Wumi or everybody who was in that house. In this way, they are now coming to defend themselves as a suspect of whatever accusation Mohbad has in his hands. And through that trial, Wumi can be in trouble. Because if the judge is honest, if the judge is there, and in this case, Baba will have his own lawyer. It's not going to be government lawyer against suspect lawyer. Baba lawyer in this, because in this criminal case right now, the disadvantage that Joseph Aloba is having in this criminal case is that Wahab Shitu is not going to criminal court to defend the result, like to stand for Baba. Wahab works in the inquest. In this case, the Attorney General has shown interest, and there is no fiat that has been applied. Fiat has not been given. It is only through a fiat, through an approval of the Attorney General of the state, that any private individual can prosecute a criminal case. So this is a public case, the case of the state against who killed Mohbad. So it can be switched to the case of the family, that is Baba Mohbad, against who killed Mohbad. That is also allowed. So Baba Mohbad doesn't need police. He doesn't need to go through DPP. By himself, he's charging Wumi to court. Wumi will be writ of someone will be sent to Wumi. Wumi will be there to defend herself against whatever Baba Mohbad has brought. So whatever lawyer that want to defend Wumi, Wumi will take their lawyer. And Baba Mohbad lawyer right now will now have time to cross-examine Wumi. There are even some investigation that police didn't even do at the time. They will now because it's a case of show evidence. All right. This is another way which they can use to keep Wumi in this case for another 2-3 years. Wumi can be held down in this case for another 2-3 years in the criminal court. That Anise Lord Bikankan. Baba can do that through a civil trial. Because this is the same case. Thank God we have past cases. This is the same case of OJ Simpson. Where OJ Simpson, this is the black guy that has been having domestic violence with the white wife. And in 1992, they got divorced. But 2 years later, the wife was found dead with his new boyfriend in their own house, not even in the house of this old boyfriend. So it's far away, different states, different place. But because the woman has been having domestic violence with somebody in the past, the first suspect was OJ Simpson, the person that they divorced 2 years ago. One, it was not clear. In fact, it was very emotional. That's why there are so many people who come around saying that like we are very emotional the way we see things here in Nigeria. It is not the way we see things here in Nigeria. It's the way human beings see things. Because OJ Simpson case was highly emotional as well. It was one of the most controversial cases in the United States at the time. The most streamed case at the time, 1995, the OJ Simpson case. So in that case, the white people were supporting the white lady because she was just white. The black people were supporting the black husband, which is OJ Simpson, because he was just black. That this guy, you guys want to cheat on him. He has divorced the white woman since 1992. Something up to 1994. 2 years gap.
You're not saying the part. You're not saying the part that the divorce was messy as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. It was domestic violence. I just mentioned that it ended in domestic violence. Their marriage ended in domestic violence. 1992. I mentioned that. So that was what was used to suspect him by the police. He was chased down to California. He was arrested. The police, in fact, these are white police. They did everything to make sure that this guy go down. They even planted evidence that, okay, there's someone glove there. that it shows that that glove will.
But it was acquitted at the end now.
Wait now, you want to tell us the story? If you know, you should tell us.
Okay, yeah, continue. sorry.
The story went on and on in the criminal case, just like Mohbad case. Okay, Mohbad case has a criminal part of it and it has a civil part of it. So in that case, the police couldn't rope him down in the criminal case. So by October 5, I think, he was acquitted. He was declared innocent. Okay, but the parents of Nicole Brown and Ronald Goodman, that is the white lady and the boyfriend that were killed as well, they instituted a civil case against OJ Simpson. That is, they have to take him to court now. It's not going through police. It's a civil lawsuit. And it was in that civil lawsuit that he was convicted as the killer of those people. He was convicted in the civil trial. And I think that was about 3 months. 3 months. This is something that criminal case went for 10 months. Civil case just 3 months. The man has confessed. They convicted him. All right. It's not going to be a child play. When Wunmi stand in front of the judge that day, the judge will even be irritated because Wunmi can't do it. Wunmi can't stand tough cross-examination. If Mohbad has events, you see, I'm still looking at the lawyer Mohbad is having around it. I'm even doubting whether the lawyer that has represented this man, I'm even doubting whether they have the potential, whether they're really looking for justice, because how can you be establishing 3 things in the inquest? This has been established, this is comprehensive, this is the most comprehensive. It's like they are just doing decoration, like, oh, let it not be like they didn't do nothing. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. I'm not really seeing that they are really working to prove that something happened to Mohbad. They are working to accept the narrative. They are working to believe that, maybe he had a fight with Prime Boy. Yes, no scheme. That's what they are working towards that direction. And the more you keep working towards that direction, you are only falling into the narrative of the nurse. And Wunmi goes nowhere. So there's a condition here. If Baba Mohbad can establish a different result through their own autopsy, as I said, Wunmi is in trouble. Because they will compel the police to arrest Wunmi. If police don't arrest Wunmi, then Baba Mohbad will place a lawsuit on all of them in that house.
Apanelo, can I ask you a question?
Can you tell us the results, if you don't mind?
I wanted to that's the same question I want to ask Jojo. Jojo said,
if you have any hints, just give it to us.
Jojo said the autopsy result is out, so I'm curious.
No, I mean, there's nothing curious again, because we have been saying it for long. They are working towards a narrative. So just tell us, like what you said, is like, nurse, okay, you have said it. Just tell us the real thing. I mean, we are not kids. Sabi Jojo.
It's not possible for me to tell you what is in written now. How will I do that?
No, don't kid us now. I mean, just tell us.
Not guess. Nobody know the result. Not guess.
Hold on. This is no. Even Papariano, to be honest with me.
So that we can just solve the problem tonight.
No, we can't solve any puzzle. They will solve the puzzle at the court or the inquest. They will solve the puzzle once it is read.
But Sam Jojo, when should we be you said, in a couple of weeks that some things are going to just give us hints. Don't say it the way all people talk now. Just give us hints.
Let me just say this: in couple of days, piti will be for some people.
Thank you.
Okay?
Overcome.
That's
what I want.
Okay.
Next 3 days is inquest, and the result will be read in next 3 days. Be patient, guys. Next 2 days. Today's
Papariano, now here we go.
They won't say it. They won't read it. They won't read it.
They are not reading in this Friday. No, Papariano.
Is that what they say? They are not.
They won't read it for life. Just leave it.
Let's wait.
We are just wasting our time.
This case, everybody just get agenda. This case.
Jolaki,
Everybody just get
Uh-huh.
agenda.
No,
Right,
let me listen to
read
Samjito.
paper. Agenda.
Jolaki,
What do you say?
Jolaki.
Eh?
They will read it. They will read it. They have no choice.
Yeah.
They will read the result. They have no choice.
When?
So they might just try to, but not this Friday. Not this Friday. But
Hey.
they will read it. But not
Hey.
this Friday. They are not reading
You
it
see
this
this
Friday.
case be like the coming back of Jesus
Everybody
Christ.
in the house has spoken. They have to read it. Okay, but
They have
they
to.
are waiting for Naramani Samlari who was never there. That's waste of time.
Eh.
Papariano.
You want to keep calling people.
Samlari, Naira Marley, to me,
Is Naramani Samlari going to do something different from Gumi
it's a
and
waste of time. It's a
Adura?
waste of time.
Papariano. This case be like the coming of Jesus Christ. They thought say, Jesus they come, oh. Jesus they come. Jesus they come, oh. Jesus they come. That is what this case is looking like.
Jesus never came.
It be like if Jesus come come inside your house.
Can
This
you
case
believe
will not be like. This case will be
Samuel can
like.
be a hero today?
It's a waste of time. They call people for what?
Do you know that Samuel?
Nobody's coming back. Naramani Samlari after then and what? We not even see. Even Naramani Samlari is their lawyer that is coming. You think they will come there by themselves?
It want to finish my life. I beg. It want to finish my life.
Do you mean that Sam Jojo can be a hero today? He can
People
be a
could
hero.
just say what is that.
Why not? Anybody can be a hero now.
People
Either
could
you
just
like
say.
it or not. People have seen it.
Hold on. Wait. You said that I can be what?
Hero now. Hero Nakamura.
No,
I'm telling you.
No. Why would I be?
No.
I'm not.
I
so
know.
see, no.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
You
something.
can be a hero.
Hey,
You can be the savior.
Savior.
Savior today.
Just like that.
Anybody can be a savior.
No.
Save us now.
Papariano, do I look like Spider-Man? Do I look like Spider-Man?
Yeah. You've been
I'm not
dangling all around. You've been dangling all around. But the only thing I've said that if you or your intel or anybody that care to listen think that Adra is going down alone, they should forget it. That's what I will tell you
Do
tonight.
you know, Papariano, do you know why I think
have
Umi
said
was
this.
dragged?
See, like I
Do you
said,
know why I think Umi was dragged for like?
Hold on.
Okay, sorry, sir.
Yes, see, like I said, Adura is going down. But while he's going down, he will have some handbag that he will be carrying. Who and who will be in that handbag?
Give us.
We should look
Give
out.
us.
Do you understand?
Give us.
So he's not. I should give
Who
you.
and who?
Umi will be in one bag. Umi will be in one bag.
Thank you.
This guy will be
Another.
in one bag.
Another.
DJ Bami will be in another bag.
No, but
This guy, Damola.
2, 3.
Damola will be in a suitcase. Damola will be in a suitcase.
Yeah.
This
Thank
guy,
you.
who is in the car again? And they said OJ. I mean, what is that guy's name?
OJ.
OJ.
Four.
OJ will be, but you know the funny part is this.
Yeah.
Adura will get the bigger sentence.
No baton.
How?
Do you
How?
get?
How?
Do you know? How? Let me explain how. If you follow the inquest on Friday, and the nurse making mention of DJ Bami, excluding Adura.
Yes.
And Adura team came out celebrating, and I said to them, "How dumb, O ye of no sense."
I'm telling you.
O
Not live to faith, no sense.
No sense.
not little stupid care. O ye of no sense.
No sense.
No sense. Now, if in Adura's statement, Adura claimed he was there, but the nurse. Bami claimed he, Adura, and the nurse and Umi was there. And the nurse now came the last straw. Adura, I did not see Adura. I only saw Adura once. And Adura and the team came out. Adura have been exonerated. That's why I tell people, education is not a scam. School is not a scam.
That's all.
Common sense needs to be added to this.
Yeah, I agree.
Why did they pull that trigger of Adura not in the picture? Why is Wumi running piti telling our platform not to drag Adura? Are you not getting it?
Something
Now,
is cooked.
Wait, Yeti, let me tell you this now. Ever before that they have been dragging Adura, let me say this. Ever since they have been dragging Adura, that they were cursing Adura, did Wunmi ever come out for Adura to tell them to stop, not to drag Adura?
Nope.
Why coming now? Why coming now? Did Wunmi just change all of a sudden and turn to Mother Holy Mary? Please, I'm a changed person. Please don't drag Adura. He's my brother-in-law. He loves Liam so much. Gbogbo ìgbà tí wọ́n máa sọ pé Adura máa kú ni, Adura will do this. Did Wunmi ever came out for Adura?
Nope.
He doesn't have a lawyer. He doesn't even have a lawyer.
Now, all of a sudden, Adura's name was taken out of the picture. They are now dragging Adura. Women now said, please, he's my brother-in-law. He loves us so much. He just do make now
What
get
are
sense
they
now.
keeping a secret?
What are they?
Kí ni wọ́n
Kí ló
bò?
wà nínú ẹ̀pọ̀n? Kí ló wà
Kí ló
nínú
ń
ẹ̀pọ̀n
bò?
Adura?
Papayano, wọ́n kí ni wọ́n bò? Gbogbo tó ń bò.
Do you understand? Papayano is not listening. He be like saying,
think about it.
something dey for Adura.
All of them will go down. You have
Of
to
course, they are
campaign
going down now.
all of them. No, they want to be smart.
The Court of Public Justice. Do you know why I'm happy with this case? Do you know? There's a reason why I'm happy with this case. So, the Court of Public Justice as of last year was biased. But right now, the Court of Public Justice that I'm looking, that's me, I'm feeling right now. If not 8 people supposed to...
Yeti. Do you know they threatened? Do you know they threatened the magistrate? Her life was threatened at the point.
He said it. She
Her
said
life
it.
was threatened at the point.
Kirikiri ló yẹ káwọn méjèèjọ kirikiri ló yẹ kí àwọn the 8 people kọ́ máa gbà wá sí kọ́ máa gbà wá síbẹ̀ yẹn.
Yeti, that woman came out. That magistrate came out stronger for this case.
Tó bá tán tí wọ́n pa.
At the point, that woman, if she was even asking, she questioned the nurse. Do you understand? And I asked the nurse 2 questions. And I have my reasons why I asked. Do you understand? So some people that were saying Sammy Jojo is a snitch, you people should have sense. If I will go to the inquest, if I will question the nurse, till now you still believe Sammy Jojo is... See, what I said something and I will continue to say it. Anything for justice, I am ready. Anything for Mohbad to get justice.
Justice is like...
I think, I think it was the case she had with Smith and Bankole that woke her up, because is that case she had with them that woke her up,
broke her down,
because she she thought this whole thing was just a joke, but that case she had with them woke her up.
And she never had the knowledge of inquest. This is her first inquest. Do you understand? So she never had the knowledge of how, you can be a lawyer and a magistrate, and there are some particular cases you might never handle in your life. And when they bring that kind of case to you, it's going to be strange. Do you understand? So she had no knowledge of inquest or how inquest is being run. And the issue of Smith and Bankole broke her, but she came out strong. And I'm saying she came out very strong. So,
Mr. Sammy Jojo.
Yes, I'm with you.
My own happiness is this. Ẹ dáná sí gbogbo wọn, ẹ kó gbogbo wọn síta. Ẹ mọ bó ṣe máa ń dáná sí ẹran ọ̀yà, the way they used to do ẹran ọ̀yà.
Ẹran ọ̀yà.
Iná ẹran máa ṣe. That they will be doing. I'm not saying they should kill them. I'm saying the public. When you say that they give people hot, ẹ kó gbogbo wọn síta, ẹ tò wọn síta, ẹ guide wọn, kẹ́ tó igi sí wọn nídìí, ẹ dáná sí gbogbo wọn nídìí ní kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ẹnìkan ò gbọ́dọ̀ máa take kiss káwọn kan máa sùn nínú ilé. It is not done. Tẹ́ bá ṣe ń fa ẹnìkan ní irun ìdí, ẹ máa fa ẹnìkejì ní irun ẹpọ̀n, kẹ́ máa fa gbogbo wọn lọ ní kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Is we the public we do.
Oh no, but we the public. That is why I'm talking to the bloggers now that are facing one person. Tẹ́ bá ti sọ pé Wunmi máa ṣorí burúkú, ẹ máa ní dídé bá mi ó máa ṣòfò. ẹ máa ní àdúrà wá ṣe kinní kan ni ẹ máa gbé wọn rí ní kọ̀ọ̀kan ní
Of
kọ̀ọ̀kan.
course, na so it's supposed to run. Na so it's
You
supposed
no
to run.
suppose. I like the way they are giving this to Wunmi, but fire.
You understand?
Fire. Put petrol on them.
Before Uncle, do you know? I'll say something.
Yeti, do you know what I think?
Some of them.
Do you know what I think?
Yes.
I think what somebody is saying that let's Adura go down. Let's see what happens.
Kill everything starter. Oh, you're going to forge you.
Starter, let's say.
Àti last year, you can't see it forge you.
You guys remember when they were holding Prime Boy on this? What happened? What happened? It was removed immediately. So let them hold Adura again and see what the public will do.
Let everything fire up. Everything is too quiet. Everything is too because they're fighting one person.
Remind them. Samjojo, remind them. It's you and your intel. Remind them that they should forget about that. Wunmi is going down too.
Everybody
is going down. Come back here.
Mr. Sholake.
Honestly, anywhere.
Mr. Sholake. Mr. Sholake. Wọ́n ẹnu mo sọ pé Cherry ẹn tó wà níbẹ̀.
I understand.
Ẹn tó fi gbọ́.
I understand.
Ẹn tó rìn níbẹ̀.
Yeah. I've stopped.
Papariano, do you know the funny part is this now? Where they got somebody like me is from the old beginning. How did Naira Marley, Sam Larry got into that picture?
It was a bullying case. That's when it started. And Wunmi said,
do you understand?
Dragging for Wunmi. Wunmi said, "What's a power call me? Oh, they have finally killed him."
Yeti, do you see? The thing is this, a lot of us here, like me in particular, oh, the man do me, with the gun. Was it that I lost my number 6 of reasoning then, or was it that I was? Do you get? Was it like I lost my?
No, don't blame yourself.
No.
Don't blame yourself.
Hold on.
It took me more than 6 months.
Don't blame yourself.
It took me more than 6 months.
Even 2 months or 3 months ago, I was able to.
It took me more than It took me more than 6 months. It took me more than 6 months for me to.
Yeti. You don't get it. Like
no, don't blame yourself for that.
Don't blame yourself.
Hold on. Ejekin land.
We were all in that situation before. Please.
Let me speak for myself. Let me speak for myself. Do you know to the point whereby Papariano, do you know how I used to fight like a madman? Defending nonsense.
No, don't say you are defending nonsense. Mr.
Sammy, his other name is Wendy Gold. Like they really gave me
Mr.
top.
Sammy, don't say no. Wait, let me tell you something, sir.
Yeah, just like top movie of business.
Don't say it's top movie here.
No, it's not. But and all these guys, but they own that time. They were more violent and more.
Me, I'm not Team Wunmi. I'm not Team Mohbad. I'm Team Everybody Must Born. Everybody Must Born.
Wendy Good ni. Wendy Good ni.
Okay, it's a toxic name.
Sammy Jojo.
Yeah. Yes. Good evening.
Good evening, bro. The script is this, and it wasn't a coincidence. They started with this blogger, Gist Lover, and Iyad came in to distract us because he has a fight to settle with Naira Marley. Now, the script that they allow Gist Lover to play to us was to release Mohbad songs, all the bully incidents, to distract everybody. Nobody ever thought this was coming from Mohbad's house. Every one of us, it was VDM that was asking questions. And we were like, what is VDM saying? You know, at the time, we didn't know where he was getting his information from. He was pointing our mind towards.
He did a lot. That video really did a lot.
Did a lot, Paparano.
It was an eye opener at the time.
Yes, to many of us.
So like me, I was even trying to catch to know where.
Papayano, everybody is saying nobody knew. I maintained the course from start. I kept telling all of you that this family, you people are not looking good. You people are not looking. Emma, boom. Are you not coming back now? I won't say I told you so.
Now,
if you look at, I don't come back detail. I've been back now for over a year now.
If you look at the whole scenario,
this course for over 18 months since Mohbad died.
Please hold on 1 minute.
Let me finish now, please.
If you look at a time, Iyabo Ojo has to come out, Paparano. He was telling Naira Marley to came out openly. He was telling Naira Marley to his face that le sọ pé no more yìí say. He was speaking Yoruba at a time. She was so mean until she came out to let us know he has his cause to settle with Naira. Then we now saw the real picture. So this was a payback time to Naira. Now, if you look at Gist Lover, also was one of the bloggers that distracted us outrightly from those in the house. The DNA saga draw us backward to say, wait a minute, why are you running from DNA? And when the news now came, when OGB now posted that they've done the DNA, it was positive. African TV now say no, they should post the results if they have done it. What?
No, I was the one even tackled. At that time, I was already coming out. Like,
yes.
You see, that OGB guy, the guy really fuck up. I swear.
I'm telling you, Paparano, seriously.
Let's see the extent they can go bring celebrity to come and announce DNA result.
And he posted this, he said it has been done, and it was positive. And our attention was like, that quenched the fire a little. It was when African TV now say they should post the result. The fire came back again.
People still don't understand how this DNA started. DNA never started from very dark man. It was something within the Malians. There were plenty similarity between the baby and Samilari.
Exactly.
And then later on, came with the Dubai story.
Yeah.
Very dark man.
They did it. That all of them went to Dubai.
Later on, African TV came. That's how this happened. Me, I was here all those time. I followed it. Very dark man only popularized it. He was not the one who
yes, he popularized it. You are very correct, Paparano. Because he was asking questions. People were like, okay, he was drawing attention to his page, especially when he was talking to Ade West, the guy with dread, and he was dodging. People was like, okay, you guys didn't do anything wrong. Why are you dodging from camera? You remember that incident where Ade West, they said they have run, video said they've run away. The guy now did a video. I was running from camera. I was like, why are you running from camera? Then people start to get attention and know something was wrong. I mean, they distracted, and I thank God today, the nurse finally came out to speak her mind, saying that he didn't see Adura. That was a big blow on their head, and they thought it was a joke. After you guys have told the courts already that Adura was the one, who means Adura was the one that was with the nurse. She wasn't there. The nurse said, no, you mean you were there throughout. At least, Wunmi is going down. How is she going to dodge this matter? You are lying under oath. Even though the nurse is the one that killed Mohbad, as it stands now, okay, why the lie? Why are you lying?
Rotimi, can I just interject you a little bit? Pra, you came for something. I know you came for a purpose.
I came to gloat. I came to grow.
I know you came for a purpose. That
I came to pay you guys. I told you so.
why did Samuel change his mind? Like, why did I change my own mind? So let's hear from you. Why did we change our mind?
I think one thing about any case in life is the more we stay in there, we the more we understand. Although the fact still remains that Tejalaba saw Lodongbami, àwọn kan máa mọ iye tó tó, you know, àwọn kan, someone like me, bí I emotions in me, bí I mo ti sọnù tipẹ́tipẹ́. Now just look at it, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ bí báyìí? Maybe people like Papa, no, hold on, I want to say something. People like Papariano, they keep shaping thoughts. Just that people would go different places and know. And at the time, I wasn't talking. I was just listening to everybody, different platforms. My music record with the car, my bejo, my post. People are talking. And now today, all of us are saying the same thing. It is really good that we will get through.
Ask your question.
Now the question to every one of us here today is
Okay.
Sholake,
Yeah.
Sami Jojo, Eilistic, Rotimi, Papariano. If at the end of the day, Baba knew all of this all along, but probably because I don't know, I don't want to say anything that, you know, but if he knew all these things all along, how would you feel? What would you say about his fatherhood? What would you say about his fatherhood? Don't forget, if this conspiracy is coming rightly, you realize that what happened in that house is or better still, some people know what happened while some people don't know. So people who don't know are the one in the public giving narrative to the public, while people who really know kept mute. Could be. Is it that two of those things? Either ways, the family is involved. Either ways, yeah.
But I want to say something, Pra. But people in the house that are not coming to the public to give public information have one or two people that they are telling what actually happened. Do you want to believe that?
People that were inside.
Yes. Have one or two that they might have shared the true story with. Do you want to believe that?
You say might. I want to take you from the word of authority before. Probably you are saying that you've heard from people who have seen these people talking and all. Then
I'm not speaking for myself now.
Are you speaking from? Are you speaking? No, I want to get us right. I'm not tackling your point.
You said something. You said we are people inside are not speaking, but we the outsiders are the ones speaking what might have happened in the house. So I'm not putting.
No, you don't get me right. No, you do not get me. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Let me get you.
What I said. Let me just explain better. What I said is that it is either I mentioned two scenarios, two probabilities. The first probability is that it is either all this old thing is known and there was a all of them have they came to an agreement that nǹkan tó dó bá ti dé kò tó rí ta mọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa nǹkan tá a bá sọ yìí ni kò ṣe.
Can you fix your
Wait. Can I
fix your speaker?
Can you hear me now?
Can I just say this? You are talking to somebody, maybe you've not seen him before. It's pra. They will drill you. They will force a lot of things from your mouth, but either you like it or not, you have to be very careful what you say. Because when you say,
I understand.
If you want to, allow you say, why do you say she? Is he?
Is he?
I'm saying.
Now,
What is Sholake saying?
Now, what I want to say to Pra is simple. Now, whatever tí odó bá dé tí ò ní data ṣebí is one person that carry that odó.
Now wọ́n ti yọ máa ṣí lójú ẹ̀ náà a máa fọ gbóró dànù sí nǹkan tó yẹ ká ti ṣe láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nǹkan tó ń dùn èmi nìyẹn if everybody kàn ń jàjà tí ò ní túmọ̀.
Bra
mo gbádùn.
the person wey carry that odó come make you tell us wetin he take that odó wey he take cover. You don't get wetin I dey tell you.
This is now the issue. We are supposed.
Now the thing is
no, I get you, Sammy Jojo. We are supposed to call on every one of them that are involved. You see, one thing you people don't get to understand is that so far you want to remove Baba Mohbad from this case. The moment you remove him, the moment you spoil this case. Not that I have anything against that man. But he is the only key. Listen to this, please. Listen to this, please. Listen. Oh, listen to this, please. You listen to this, please. Ni gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn tán. Problem with you is kúrò lára
bra. Baba was not there when Mo buy. Do you understand?
Gospel truth.
No. You are not being. Let me tell you. Let me ask you something.
Hold on.
That's why we believe in that man. Two things.
Sholake.
He wasn't there.
Let me just.
When the thing happens, and in the beginning, those are the two things. In the beginning, nobody, it was asked to sign. Let's assume this body. If anybody can dispute that, I want to hear it. He has to sign.
Say you allow me talk now. Because you people will not allow people. No, ní jẹ́ kéèyàn parí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ máa believe ẹ mọ̀ kéèyàn ọ̀rọ̀ mi sọ pé purọ́ ẹ ti dìré lọ́rọ̀ tèmi pátápátá just hold on.
No, but say
Paparello, I want to ask one question. Hold on, please hold on, sir.
Uncle
Shola, please hold on. You see this question you just asked now. I want to ask this question right in Paparello's platform. You know, I said that today on Jeffrey Muller's platform. Papa, let's say when Mohbad was about to be exhumed, if Baba refused to sign, will they still go ahead and exhume Mohbad or not?
They can't.
Papa, let me please answer me. They will. 100%.
If the public hear that Baba is the one not allowing them exhume Mohbad, what would they do to the public?
Can you answer, please?
Why did they ask him to sign? Why did they ask him to sign?
That's for
Why did they ask him to sign?
Baba Sholake.
Papa, please answer the question for us.
Ìjọ tí Mohbad kú. Ẹni sùúrù Sholake. Ìjọ tí Mohbad kú.
If you are decided to bury your child and any government say, okay, the way we are saying, sorry, I'm sorry, I don't want to do it. God give me, God give it. Bye-bye.
God take it.
God take it, thank you. Everything is gone. Oh, you have decided. If unless he said that, okay, maybe something happens, he has accepted. But he now realized that people are crying. I think I have to follow them. Because of one way or the other, maybe something gone wrong. What they've discussed, I don't know. But let's look at it this way. It's my child. And somebody, no matter who, they told me it's homicide. They told me it's being murdered. Okay. I tell you, my child is being murdered. He died naturally. I mean, it's my own prerogative, my brother.
No.
Sisters, it's my prerogative.
Baba saying no would not stop them from exhuming Mohbad. That's what I want to know.
He can.
Ṣé bàbá ló ní Mohbad ìjọba ló ní gbogbo wa náà.
Tó bá fún yín ní ààyè. But
I'm yet to be convinced, really. No, it's not impossible. I may be wrong. I may be wrong.